Seniors, class of 2020, congratulations. I'm going to read my intro because that's what I would usually do if I was in front of you. So here it goes. If you could take a moment to realize the enormity of this milestone, think about the people you met, the teachers who influenced you, and the memories that you'll have for the rest of your life. And then I want you to think about all the people your age, from all across the country, even in the state of South Carolina, who didn't have the opportunity to make it to this moment for whatever reason. Your perspective changes from achieving a milestone and graduating high school to being alive and being grateful for breath. You have a lot of life to live. And I'm just here to offer a small piece of advice on how to navigate this uncharted territory. At 16, I boarded a plane to Portland, Oregon. Our high school football team was very accomplished, so we had an opportunity to play against other teams from across the country in a Nike Challenge in Beaverton, Oregon. And I'll never forget, I boarded the plane, and it was my first time ever out of the state of South Carolina flying. And as we got closer to Oregon, I looked out the window, I saw the trees, I saw how green everything was, and I knew I was in a different place. I knew I was in a different environment. I knew that where I was going was different than the state of South Carolina. And it was beautiful. It ended up being a great trip. We didn't win, but the experience itself was second to none. For me personally, it opened my eyes to other cultures, other parts of the world. And at 28, I'm back in Portland, Oregon. My wife, my dog, and we have an apartment here. If you would have told me at 16 that I would be living in Portland, Oregon at 28, I wouldn't believe you. But our head coach and our administration and the people who influenced me in my life, they gave us an opportunity. They opened the door that, quite frankly, probably wouldn't have been opened if I didn't play football or were in athletics. But that experience alone shows me that life is nothing but a quest. This quest is a quest for something. And we don't know. It's unknown. We don't know what door is going to open. For people going to college, you don't know what's going to happen when you get there. For people going straight into work, you don't know what's going to eventually end up happening, what jobs you'll have, things you'll have to do within that time period. And it brought me to the conclusion that we have no control over anything that happens in our life. We can hope for the best. We can prepare for the worst. But if we have a certain expectation when it comes to what we strive to be, the ambition that we have in our life, the dream that we've always had since we've been a little kid, that one thing that we've always wanted to do, it may not happen when you want it to happen. It may not happen the way you envision it happening. So, since I left high school, a lot of things have happened that have been unexpected. At the University of South Carolina, I suffered 2 catastrophic knee injuries that changed the trajectory of my life. As an adult, there's been many things every year, every month, every week that are unexpected. And these unexpected circumstances, they require a decision. They require a choice. They require you to respond. And this quest of life that we're on, wherever it takes you, respond and adjust, because those are the only 2 things you have control over. How you respond to the hand that life has gave you. And if you respond with a positive attitude, you're halfway there. The other half of that is the quality of the people that you surround yourself with. And I don't just say that for lip service, I've actually lived that. It's a message that we've heard since we've been in middle school. You are who you surround yourself with. And those people in your life, they determine what choice you will make in your response to whatever life hands you. Because life may give you a hand that you may not like in that moment. But if you have a positive attitude, if your circle is full of quality individuals, you'll probably respond with a intentional mindset. You'll probably respond with a go-getter mindset. You'll probably respond with 1 foot forward, no matter what happens, because that drive is inside of you, and it comes from every single person that is around you. We are not creatures who were meant to be independent. We are social by nature. So we need people. And there's going to come a point in your life where things are going to get difficult. And this quest that you're on, those responses will determine if you accomplish what you want to accomplish in your life. Because accomplishments don't equal satisfaction. Accomplishments don't equal fulfillment. Accomplishments don't equal happiness. At the beginning, when I started, I said life is a quest for something. Well, that something is meaning. And finding meaning only comes from when you look within. We have been told our whole lives that these external things, these external rewards, and if I get a new house, if I get a new car, if I have the perfect picture of what success and accomplishments look like, I should be happy. That's not the case, as we've seen with many people. That quest for meaning only comes from when you look in the mirror and you self-analyze. So when you accomplish those things, through the process of accomplishing those things, always remember that you have to look in the mirror if you want to find meaning and purpose. And that purpose, that's what's going to give you the fulfillment. And when you find that meaning, you find that purpose, you'll find that satisfaction and fulfillment, because it's not going to come through your accomplishments. It's not going to come through these worldly things. When you look in the mirror and you check yourself and you self-analyze and you do it constantly over and over and over again, you come back to the true meaning of a life. One of my favorite quotes of all time to wrap this up is, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize that nothing is lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Congratulations. I wish you so much happiness and joy and fulfillment in your life. God bless you.